look at an American sports car icon, 2005 Chevrolet Corvette. Take a look under the hood on this Corvette. You're going to find Chevrolet's LS2 V8. It's a 6-liter V8, produces 400 horsepower. What makes this car remarkable is it is made into a 6-speed manual. You don't see that a lot. The only other option for 05 was a 4-speed automatic. You get a lot more power out of this. The gear ratios are spaced appropriately. Very, very smooth. What you'd anticipate of a 400 horsepower car is probably a tough clutch and heavy everything. This car is as buttery smooth as any car GM's ever produced. Very comfortable, very, very easy to drive. They really get phenomenal gas mileage as well. Even for a 400 horsepower car. Probably not much more on the road dollar for dollar that you can do a whole lot more with than the Corvette Coupe. Just want to take a couple minutes to walk around this Corvette to really show you how phenomenal the condition is throughout. I like to start with bad news first. We've got 2 stone chips on the front of the car that are visible. If you want to come in a little closer, you can see I've got one down here. There's no risk of any rusting. I mean, these are fiberglass. The Corvettes are still fiberglass body. You've got this here, and there's also a little one right here. But that is all the imperfections to speak of on this Corvette. Beyond that, the exterior is just gorgeous. Gorgeous condition throughout. We'll take a look at the hood panel. Paint looks great. All original condition. If you look down here, Corvettes typically have a staggered wheel size. You've got an 18-inch in the front and a 19-inch in the rear. Now this is a Corvette style wheel, but it is aftermarket. The original owner must have been very particular about this car because if you see, it's a 2-piece style wheel with rivets around there. You can see the Corvette caliper brakes here. These tires are almost brand new. If I had to guess, I'd say they've probably been put on within the last 1,000 miles. We did not put the tires on ourselves, which is why I won't say they're brand new, but they're about as close to brand new as can be. They're the Goodyear Eagle F1s. These are specifically tailored to this car's performance. Now the front tire is a 245/40 ZR18, and just to show you on the rear, the size on this one is 285/35 ZR19. So once again, the staggered size. All 4 rims are in gorgeous condition. No contact spots, no curb damage. But look at the Millennium yellow paint all the way down. Panels, rockers, fender, everything looks great. Coming around to the rear, you can see the fiberglass top here. I'm sorry, the transparent top. This does stow in the rear, as we'll show you. Walking around to the back of the car, you can see those gorgeous 4 pipes there, as well as the very well-tapered rear end of the C6 Corvette. Just looking down the side here, uniform condition all the way around. Rockers, every panel, gorgeous condition. With 400 horsepower coming from a 6-liter V8, you'd imagine that this car can really make some spectacular sounds. So just to give you an idea what you can expect from the LS2 engine in this Corvette, go ahead and take a listen. Sounds like music, doesn't it? Even though this is called the Corvette Coupe, the Corvette Coupes do have a lift-off target top. The option on this car is a transparent roof. This is a transparent glass panel. It's plastic, but fiberglass, so to speak. You can store it right in the back here. Just hit the hatch button. It'll pop the rear. Ton of storage in this car. I want to say 25, 27 cubic feet of storage in here. We do have the original floor mats for the car, in great condition, I may add. I'll just put those to the side, but to show you how the roof stores in here, it's really a neat system. Very intricate, very well made. The roof does come off. One person, I'm no He-Man, so believe me, this is not a terribly difficult operation. This literally drops right into these grooves here, and I will just drop it in right here, and then it snaps right into place. Now the neat part is you actually have storage below that, so you can put bags, you can put anything you want in there. 2 cubby holes back here for extra storage as well, but even with this top in here, you've still got a lot of room. Just to give you the overview of this very well-equipped Corvette, taking a look at the door panel here on the driver's door, you do have a memory function for the driver's seat. Also, you can see the Bose badge on here, Bose sound system. You've got an electronic release here for the doors, as well as an electronic lock. It's not necessarily a mechanical mechanism. Newer technology. It's great. Keyless entry system as well, keyless entry and ignition. If you look over here, these are the adjustments for the heads-up display. We'll get into that in a little bit. This is your light control for the dimmer of the gauges. Got your releases for the gas and the hatch here. This is a manual tilt, but power telescoping steering wheel. The headlamps, they are xenons and they are automatic. There is an automatic function here. Does have fog lights for the front. This car is equipped with the optional sport seats. They are dual power. Both passenger and driver have power adjustments. But not only do you have the regular power tilt, but what you have is a power lumbar, and the bolsters are power as well. They will actually kind of curl around you here just to keep you more snug for race style driving or anything that's of any more aggressive maneuvering. Keeps you right in place. Just taking a look at the gauges. If you've ever had a Lexus or been in a Lexus, you'll know that they've got those very intense, bright, very clean gauges. This car has very similar style gauges. Very, very bright, but very well laid out. All analog. You've got your coolant temperature, oil pressure, battery voltage, your fuel there. You've got a whole computer right in through here that will give you a whole number of readouts. Fuel economy information, your trip information, any options that you can customize on the car, all done right through here, which is routed right through the display here. Now this is a 6-disc CD changer in-dash, AM/FM stereo. Bose sound system, the speaker system in this car is phenomenal. It really is one of the best stereos, and the way this interior is laid out, just the acoustics are great. With the top off on the highway, you can't even hear the wind noise. The stereo is so great. Dual zone automatic climate control for passenger and the driver as well. Heated seats for both front passengers. And this is where you kind of get into a situation where what makes this car unique. Probably the most unique pieces of this interior. 6-speed manual. Now watch. You got to figure it's a very, very short shift. This is from the factory. They make a great shifter these days. It's easy enough. You can shift with just one finger if need be. The clutch effort is so light. It's not any labor to drive. You also have the selective ride control here. Now you got a touring and a sport mode. Touring will actually ride pretty cushy. I know you've got a very thin tire on here, but you can't tell. It's actually a very, very comfortable ride. If you go on sport, it's a little more firm. I do prefer to drive the car in the sport mode. I don't think it beats you up. It's not a terribly hard ride, but nevertheless, it's still a little bit more sporting in character. You're going to feel more of the road. You've got your traction and stability control here. If I press and hold this, it will actually go into a competition mode. Now that's a pretty neat feature. This is the heads-up display, just to show you the customizable menu. You've got the coolant temperature there, oil pressure, oil temperature, and you can go into a separate setting. That's the street mode that you're looking at right there. You once again have a couple customization ways to see the display, and then you can go to track mode 2, and once again gives you all the same information. But you can see the G meter there that takes care of your accelerative G's. So when you're driving along, you hook a right turn, it'll say you hit 0.47 G's. Similar like the skid pads on the in the car magazine. So just to give you that idea, wanted to display it for you.